And welcome back to another episode of my garage where I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it anyway. Headlight install on a Volkswagen Passat 2007 Part 2. There is a bunch of stuff to take off, nuts and bolts. No nuts and bolts, just what are these? T25 screws. There's a bunch of them, and your car's going to be different from this one. I will, as I do this, I'll walk you back through. There is this bracket here that has to come off in order for me to get the headlight in. Those are just two T25 screws. Get that out real quick. Maybe. Sorry. Whoa. I really need a million more things sitting around on the floor. There we go. Perfect. What happened to the good old days of metal cars? Oh, they had a bunch of water on it. These son of a gun cars, everything on them, I swear to God, must be new state law and everything has to be plastic. Plastic, everything. Plastic on these sons of guns. Okay, let's grab the headlight assembly. Is that the right one? Yep. Here's the one that's going in. As you can see, it's nice and shiny. I'll show you the other one here in a moment. I had to take that piece off because of this little guy here, where that goes right through here, and I couldn't get it on with that piece there. I'll just slide this up into place. Plug it in. Plug it in there. Take this guy. Yeah, this car was in a little fender bender when I got it. I didn't think that it was this far out of whack on everything, but apparently it is. Nothing lines up, matches up. So whoever did the repairing on this car did not do worth a hoot. My goodness. I'm just gonna loosely. That's the wife leaving. No respect for anybody doing videos. Yeah, none of this stuff lines up. Like how far out. Can you see that? How far out that is? I don't recall it being that far out on the other one, but I very well could be wrong. Like I said, with this car being in a wreck, who knows? I mean, I could probably bang that back around with my hammer, straighten it back out. Why are you flashing me, woman? I'm not going to put the bumper back on quite yet anyway, because most likely I'm going to have to adjust these. Let's see. And this guy goes back on underneath here. This is a T25. I sure do miss the old days of them old square body Chevys, or any, some of the square body Chevy trucks and some of the old Caprices, or any older car that's got the glass headlights, where it had the silver ring, the chrome ring around, a couple of screws, 4 screws in them. You take that off, pull the headlight out, unplug it, boom. Nope. Not anymore. Not anymore. Here we go. Here we have it. So there is 1, 2, and the wheel well, depending upon your particular vehicle. In the wheel well, there is 2 T25 screws. I had to use a socket and a ratchet. And then on this piece right here, there's 1 T25, and then it's the same on the other side. There's a couple of clips. There's supposed to be some other T25 down on the bottom by the core support, but on this vehicle, everything's all broken. I'm gonna have to use some of my ingenuity skills and some silver ductwork tape to tape it back together so that way it kind of stays and we can keep this car cool. I'm surprised that it's not leaking down here on that cooler. Wow, see? Man. Quit looking. You're going to find all kinds of more stuff wrong. And then you would gingerly put your bumper cover back in place. I'll do that. And, make sure everything's lined up. This obviously is way out. This is going to get new fenders on it. Let's go over to the other side. Oh, crud, my tool table's in the way there. There we go. That's not the best video explanation video I know. Neighbor's mowing his yard. He probably can't hear it, I hope not. Took out the regular 194 bulbs that were in the side marker and put in some LEDs, and holy, those are bright. I'll go back, maybe I'll just, when I go back to putting this together, putting the bumper back on, I'll just set the camera back and you guys can watch that happen. Yeah, they did. I am very disappointed in whoever tried to piece this car back together after the accident happened with it. I mean, there's 2 bolts that should be here that aren't there, part of this core support. This stuff broken and missing and halfway put on. Sensor, I don't even know where it goes. Oh, that's an airbag sensor. Don't push that button. I don't even know where that goes. Oh. Yeah. I gotta find another screw for that. A wise man told me, hey, when we was at the junkyard, since you're taking those screws out, you ought to take them with you. Nah, shut up. There's half the screws that hold these in and hold everything in. They're missing. Oh. Let me move my table one way, and I'll set you guys back here a little bit, and if you choose to watch, you can. That's good. Wish I could time lapse it, but I'm not that smart. Well, come on. There we go. Hello. That's off that motor there. Oh, set you back here. Oh, you can even see where I'm going to put this headlight in. And on these headlights, they got these little rubber caps. They're supposed to keep rain and stuff out for your dims, your brights, and your turn or your marker lights. I don't know if it really does any good or not. Them other ones had water inside of them anyway. And this one pretty much goes in the same. Gotta take that piece off to make clearance for that guy there. Shove him in there. See, that one's the same way. It's a dang on accident this car was in. And on this side, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't do it. Should have brought back the other one of those, but I didn't. I was just going to have one. Trying to. At least this one had both of these in the top. Never understood, maybe I'm not smart enough and I'm not supposed to, as to why in the world you would want to screw metal screws straight into plastic. I just don't even, I guess I'm never supposed to understand. Well, they're good and tight anyhow. Yeah, that thing is just... Now we're back tight. That's how we do it. Just shove it around to it. Oh. Alright, headlights are in. Let's turn the switch on and see. Ready? Yep. Those are on. They went off, but they'll put the key in. They'll hopefully come back on. Yep. Looky there. Those will come back on when the car's running. I'm not gonna go through all that. Brakes? Oh yeah. Both the brakes. Yeah. Oh. We're in business. Okay, now let's just wrestle this thing back on. And, well, hold on before I get too far behind myself. Oh. Gotta put this little guy back on here. Kind of hope. Yeah. I know there's another scrapyard or a pull-apart I go to that has more of these cars. And one I went to today, it's funny because 3 weeks ago when I went, I had, I don't know, a dozen of these Passats. And then went today, I found one. I was like, holy, where did they all go? The ones that were there, they still had plenty of good pieces parts on them. I know 'cause I got some interior parts for this one. Now I was trying to find a headliner. As the cloth comes down, you guys know how a cloth comes down in headliners over time. If you're wearing headphones, noise alert. I guess that wasn't so bad. Now, oh, let's see. I'm a goof. 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 Yeah, we'll just call it that way, like it is. I'm a dummy. I can't put the bumper back on because the headlights are in. I won't be able to get to those with the headlights in. Nope, not even this much more than a little bit. So, back out they come. Don't you just love working on cars? No. No. Squeeze around into there. And I'll have to do the same on this side. guess we didn't have to take those off after all. Jesus, it's French fries. Ooh, French fries. Okay. So, there's probably going to be a part 3 to wrestling this back on. Stay tuned.